Hi, Kingdom. Welcome back. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So, we are talking about and we are doing, I'm doing the series of traits of a narcissist, and we are having you compare. And um, I want you to tell me if your narcissist has these traits that my narcissist um, has. And so let's put in the comment section if yours has the same traits as mine. So we're going to compare and see what we get. And if um, you are still with the narcissist and you get to number 10, then we are going to work on you getting yourself out of that situation, because it's not a healthy situation for sure. If you've gotten to 10, which means that you have more than 10, so you're going to surpass the 10. So the first trait was that they are nice to everyone else, but to their people that they live with and possibly their coworkers, they are mean, um, King Kongs, and they're not nice. So I want to now talk about today. So we're gonna talk about the second trait, and the second trait is um, they love to embarrass you in public. They will wait for the opportune time to completely embarrass you in public. And they get joy out of it. They love every piece of it. They will hold a straight face in public, but they will embarrass you because they want you to look stupid. They want you to be the laughing stock. But what they don't realize is when they embarrass you in public, not only do they embarrass you, but they show their true colors when they do it because people see it. So I can think back to one day, um, we uh, went to his niece's graduation. I think it was either birthday or graduation. I'm almost certain it was graduation. She was graduating, I believe she was graduating from high school. So she was having a graduation party and a graduation ceremony, and we went. It was absolutely beautiful. They really did a great job at giving her a party, and her graduation was really nice. The school did a great job at the ceremony. And so back at the his sister's house, which is his niece's his his sister's daughter. Um, so he has a really big family on both sides. The mother has, I don't know how many brothers and sisters, and the father has, I don't know how many brothers and sisters. It's huge family. It's completely impossible to know everyone and to remember everyone because that's how many people there are. It is a massive family. And so while at the graduation party, um, a lot of people are coming in from Maryland and New York, and uh, they have family in Canada. So lots of people are coming in from all over. This massive family on both sides is coming in to celebrate her graduation. And so myself, the narcissist, quite a few of his cousins were outside. They had a backyard It had a pool, and it had an area where everyone would sit. So we were all out, and these were all people that I actually have met before. I remember meeting, and they know me, and I've talked to them in the past. So we were all sitting out. It was probably about 10 of us, I would say, um, at that particular time. And then some people, some other family members that I had never met, um, had came in and started talking. So they started trickling more and more and more and more. This family started trickling in. And so this particular event, just two or three new people came in, and they happened to walk over to where we were. And we were all sitting. And when the three guys, I think it was like three guys that walked up, and they walked up, and everybody started saying hi to them. Um, One of his cousins stood up, and his wife was sitting next to him. He introduced his wife and to the three that walked up, and everybody introduced each other. And the narcissist just started talking to them. I sat there. Everyone else was standing because everyone stood up when they started to say hello. Everyone stood up to say hello. And the narcissist talked and talked and talked and talked and talked, never turned around like his cousin had done with his wife, where he turned to his wife, kind of gestured for his wife to stand up to come and say hello and meet the other cousin. And the narcissist just talked and talked and talked. I sat there the whole time because I'm the black one. They're all Indian, and I'm the black one. And he never acknowledged me. He never even looked my way. It's not funny, and I'm not laughing. And I think I've said this before. This is not a laughter of I think it's funny. It's a nervousness, because it's unbelievable and unreal to me how people can be so disgusting and vile and nasty. I've never, ever, ever not acknowledged him. I've never done anything like that to him, and I would never do that to anyone because I think that that's very, very, very disrespectful. But anyway, um, he never acknowledged me. He never even looked my way, and I don't know if that's a gaslighting or a triangulation, but at this point, it really doesn't matter. But at that time, um, I was like, this is unreal. So, of course, I didn't say anything because I didn't want to look like the angry black woman. So I stayed quiet. And then when everyone dispersed, I got up and I just quietly walked. I didn't say anything to him. And I walked into the room where we were staying, and I went in there, and I broke down and I started crying and to myself because I thought, here we go again. That's not the first time that something like that has happened. And so maybe about 10 minutes later, the clown walks in, and he's like, what's wrong with you? And I'm so dumb and I'm so stupid. Um, I tell him, which he already knows. In hindsight, I now understand he knows exactly what he did. But back then, I didn't realize, had no idea what this sickness was. So, I tell him, I said, your cousin introduced his wife. You completely ignored me. He said, I didn't ignore you. I ignored you. I don't know what you're talking about. I said, so did you introduce me to your family like your cousin did with his wife? He was like, oh, I was talking. I wasn't even thinking about that. Just made some bogus story, which it doesn't even really matter. at this point, of course, but I'm telling you that they love to embarrass you. That is their job. They get an erection off of embarrassing you in public. They absolutely they're like little kids on the inside. They're holding it in, but they are going. Hey, I know he was probably going, yeah, yep, I'm gonna embarrass her ass today. And this is exactly how I'm gonna do it. And when I was telling him about how I was feeling, he was laughing inside because he was like, yeah, yeah, I already know that. What the hell? I don't even care. I don't give a damn about you or your feelings. So what the hell do I care how you feel? Um, you're, you're dirt. You're beneath me. I don't have to introduce you. You're nothing. Just make sure you take care. You cook my food. Make sure you clean the house. Make sure you do the laundry. Make sure you take care of me. You can't take care of me, but I have to take care of you. That's a whole nother story, and I'm not gonna go there because it's late. But you know, they're always the taker. They're never the giver. So anyway, but they love to embarrass you. So please put in the comment section and let me know if you can think of a scenario or two or three or four or five or six where they have embarrassed you in public. So this is trait number 2. They embarrass you in public and they do it on purpose. They love it. They enjoy every piece of it. So Kingdom, put in the comment section. I agree, they do love to embarrass you in public. I was embarrassed in public by my narc all the time. Just make some comment down there so that we can start adding up and seeing how many of us can agree on these same traits. This is quite scary. It's very interesting, and I'm excited to see how this is going to play out. So remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Remember, you are a part of the kingdom, and I want you to know that if you're in a situation and that you are not happy, and that especially if you have children, it is time to start reevaluating. It is time for you to start figuring out a way that you get you and those kids out of that situation, that you turn that unhealthy, toxic situation and you move into a better place, and you move into leaving that negativity behind, leaving that toxic person behind, and moving forward and knowing that this does get better, but you have to withdraw, you have to pull away, you have to keep yourself focused on God, and God is love. You have a blessed and wonderful day, and remember again, you are a part of the kingdom. So God bless.